I'm live. Hit it. Going crazy. I'm Jenn Page.
And I'm John Curtis. And we're two nerds in a garage. Literally garage.
I really don't like wires. You see all those wires that hang?
Yeah, it's a lot of wires.
There's no way to make it pretty.
You lift back the curtain every time you do that.
I also really don't like that our Blackmagic Pocket 4K was taken elsewhere, and now we're using my phone for this.
It's really good, though.
No.
Hi, phone.
It looks crappy. But hi, good morning, nerds.
Good morning, nerds.
Welcome. Good morning, Jenna. Good morning, Summer. Lovely to see you here.
Hello, everybody.
Nerds around the world who are listening.
Morocco, still got you in my mind.
I love that Justine's here because Justine's not here, actually. Jenna's here. I'm going to share something from Jenna as well.
All right.
So remember last week we talked about The Good Doctor, and I told everybody that everybody should watch The Good Doctor, which he still hasn't watched.
I haven't. Well, you just freaked me out last week about how intense it was, especially with regard to the COVID.
Well, Nerd Jenna sent us in her thoughts and was not happy that I made them watch it either. She said, thanks a lot for making me watch The Good Doctor. Only 4 minutes in and I tear up at the beginning message.
Wow.
I wonder, did you even make it? Did you finally ever make it, Jenna? Or was it like, that's it, I'm done? Apparently she works in healthcare, which I didn't know. She said, I think it's super hard to watch when you're in healthcare. Important message for people who don't get it. Well, thank you for trying to watch it. I'd actually love to know if you watched it because I think everybody should watch it.
All right, I'll give it a try. There's so much to consume out there, though.
I know, and you fall asleep anyway you get home from work.
I've been pretty good.
I also, Jenna says she watched the whole thing.
There you go.
And it was worth it. Yes, it was worth it. It's a really good look. That and Grey's. So my sister, who works as an ER nurse, after watching Grey's Anatomy season premiere, she kept texting me like that's exactly how they felt. Like all the death and the anger and the sadness, like everything you saw in Grey's Anatomy season premiere is what they were feeling. So I think it's important for us all to watch so that we can have respect for what's going on.
I heard that.
And Summer, Good Doctor. We're talking about Good Doctor and Grey's opening episodes, season one, or episode ones of the new season.
I'm realizing we have a lot of friends and extended family that are in healthcare.
And we're the dummies who just do talk a lot in front of a camera. Maria, who says Jenna was the smartest person in her graduating class.
Look at that.
I don't doubt it. She must be smart. She's watching us.
I mean, if you were in a class with Maria, not that hard.
Oh, here we go. Mom text coming in 3,
oh, man.
2.
Why did I do it?
Also wanted to thank our nerd, Justine. She sent us a very sweet thank you card for her gift.
It was awesome.
For her nerd gifts that we've been sending her. But there's just some things in here that I thought were super, super sweet and made me really touch me. One of my favorite things is you've created such an inviting, entertaining, and heart-filling community to be a part of. It's such a pleasure to know and be able to interact with you guys on your live show and fellow nerds. And I agree. We always talk about how we want this to grow because we're bringing together people who are all of you guys are awesome. So you get to meet and talk and
I love nerds meeting nerds. It's a good thing.
Also, it's very sweet. Her dog painting paw, Moxie.
It's amazing.
7 years old. It's very cute. It's called Positivity. Love it. Thank you for that, Justine. That was very sweet.
Almost the nerd joke of the week.
And there's Justine on. Good morning, nerd. Jason Smith.
Mr. Smith.
Nerds. Jason Smith. John went to school, so that's similar to Jenna, I guess.
You son of
a... And we had to actually play a little bit of our Realm Royale with Jason.
Not Realm Royale.
I mean,
Rogue Company.
Why do I still say Realm Royale?
Because we played it for years. But we got Jason Smith into our squad. We kicked some butt. We took some hits.
We all were frustrated together.
It was awesome. And I can't wait to do it again.
So yesterday I had to get another MRI. And it's not fun.
It is not pleasant, even though I have never had one.
I actually was laying there thinking John would love this. Because it's like you get to lay down and you're forced to basically lay there. You would just nap and enjoy
I mean, that's why I like being on planes.
I know, it's so weird.
It's an island. No one can get to you. I mean, if you stay off the grid, it's just
you would literally lay there with... The scariest part is because they're doing the brain scans as they put this face cage. So you can't move in your face. It's like a face cage. And you're just like, it feels like torture. So I have to go to all these places. So one of the funniest things, I don't know if you guys watch Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist, but her whole ability came because she was getting an MRI and it went berserk during all the music playing and everything. So I literally started thinking, maybe I'll get Zoe's powers. But I want Zoe's powers. Like I had to do all these weird things to get my
You
brain.
wish. It would be some bastardized hybrid power.
Well, then they had to do a contrast. So they put the IV in, which, so when as soon as she's like, oh, here we're doing the contrasting part, you might feel some cool or whatever. And you literally feel like a cool sensation going up like your veins.
Yeah.
And instead of freaking out, I had to be like, okay, this is just like, if I was like Wolverine and they're like, or Captain America, and they're just putting in the superhero juice.
This is all terrifying, but I had cataract surgery and they put your head in a vice and then they put the neat that cuts and
I would I'll lose my eyes.
I also felt the anesthesia go up and the coldness go up through my veins and stuff like that.
My point though of the whole thing is like, it's that I was using all these nerdy like ways to get through like not having a panic attack.
You had a nerd meditation.
I did. That's what I did.
We just call it nerd meditation. We should do that in the morning.
Nerd meditation.
Yeah.
Right now.
Use the force.
That's right. Use the force.
Use the force.
Summer is on her. She says we are treadmilling with her. I love it.
Hey.
We make her be on for a whole hour.
Healthy
Maybe
nerd.
we'll extend the show and you have to be on even longer.
That's right. We're going to go for 3 hours today, nerds. Sorry, Summer.
I found something I really want. You're going to think it's super stupid. What is it?
Nerditation.
I love it, Jason. That's great. Nerditation.
Nerditation.
I really want this, even though you're going to think it's really dumb. It's a smart bird feeder. Oh, I just realized something. I'll tell you later.
What?
Well, I made these really cool. I spent all this time to make these new cool nerd news things so that it would just appear on screen with us. But because I was doing it really late last night and very tired, I forgot to make it transparent.
Oh, so you can't see us.
Nope.
That's all right. I'd rather watch that other stuff anyway.
Next week. But anyway, it's a bird feeder. It's a smart feeder that turns bird selfies into collectible game and conversation tools. But
what? I need an example.
Well, there was no examples because there's a Kickstarter thing, so it's not done yet. Now, seeing how we're sitting at our new little table that we got at our window, and we open up the window and there's nothing but concrete wall. I was
it's
like, what?
Beautiful.
What if there's a little bird feeder so we could watch the little hummingbirds come and.
Well, I don't understand the concept of that.
Well,
though.
just think
it
about
just captures
it.
birds.
If you're the bird flying in, it'd be hilarious. I don't know. I just want it.
Well, let's get it.
I didn't even look at how much they're asking for on
Nerd
Kickstarter.
toy.
But yeah,
Spending too much money anyway. This
I love that you
might as well buy something else.
I love that you like encourage the like super nerdy, stupid stuff I want to buy.
Yeah.
Except Baby Yoda. You're so against me buying remote.
You have a Baby Yoda. You can't have two Baby Yodas.
Me. Okay.
I mean, you can't have two Baby Yodas. Why split the love between two Baby Yodas when you give all the love to one Baby Yoda?
Justine says she's seen those bird selfie photos and it's awesome to get those close-ups.
All right.
So,
I wasn't disagreeing.
Okay, so I did something that in a nerd coupling you should never do, but I did it purposely because I just figured we would have this conversation. So you were sleeping as always at like 7:00. I'm perusing Disney Plus to see what's on there, and they have Percy Jackson.
Oh.
So I'm like, out of curiosity, I'm like, let me watch the first 15. And if it's good, we'll watch it together.
Right. It was that bad.
Babe.
Wow. Now I want to see it.
It was so bad.
No,
it was so bad. In the first 2 minutes, they give away who his dad is.
What?
We meet his dad and Zeus right away, which doesn't even have anything to do with
spoilers.
Okay. At this point, if you haven't read Percy Jackson,
whoa,
we're so behind.
We just read it.
10 years old. We haven't even finished reading it.
Okay.
Anyway, they give that away. And Zeus starts accusing. He's like what's his face? Percy's dad.
Well, okay. Spoiler.
What's his freaking name?
Neptune.
No, it's not Neptune. What's the god of the sea?
Oh wait,
Poseidon. So,
which is Neptune, right?
So, Neptune sounds like a moon name.
It's a planet.
I know, but I'm just saying like it's in the sky. Anyway, he's like, your son stole my lightning bolt. And like it's like what? That never even happened in the book. Why did they write it? It was a stupid idea.
So terrible.
It was terrible.
Oh, I want to see it now, though. I want to see it. Has anyone else seen it?
Percy Jackson is a total smartass in the book, and I didn't think he was that way at all in the book. I mean, in the book, he's very kind and sweet and kind of quiet.
Yeah,
he's a total
kind of
smartass.
outcast.
He's like he backtalks his like stepdad. Like it was so poorly done. And it was directed by Christopher Columbus, who
did Home Alone,
who also I liked Home Alone, but did Harry Potter, which is the problem.
You're wrong. He tried. You're gonna walk down that path again.
I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure nobody read this book before they made this movie. Oh, it's awful.
You could tell Chris Columbus read the Harry Potter books before he did those movies.
Couldn't.
Yes, you could.
No, he didn't,
because he did it almost. The Harry Potter
direct
movies,
it at all like the books.
Once and for all are good.
I'm not getting into that argument again. I'm over it. I don't know if anybody else. Maria says, I've seen it. Meh. I think it was even like double meh, blah, blah. I can't even watch it. Like,
2 thumbs down, double meh.
So then I fast forwarded because I wanted to at least see the camp. I just was like, I can't even. It doesn't. It's so dumb.
Holy
it's so dumb.
Right after the show, I want to see the first 10 minutes.
It's so dumb.
Oh, man.
Jason says Poseidon is the Greek god. Neptune is the Roman god. So you're not completely stupid. Just a little stupid.
This time on Jeopardy. Oh, Alex Trebek.
R.I.P. That answer is coming up, Jenna. I'm not even going to bring. So we got to get into our Mando recap.
Okay. Mando recap. This latest episode. So spoilers. Directed by the one and only Carl Weathers.
Yeah. I mean, good for him. Happy for him.
Yes.
Was his first time directing, you said?
I do believe that was his directorial debut. Let me do the Googles. Dave Hoffman, where the hell are you?
I know. It was kind of shot like a new director. It was, even John was like, is this weird to you? I was like, yes, it's very weird.
Clunky. The dialogue.
McClunky.
We'll get to McClunky. McClunky. Can't say it without
stay
laughing.
On track.
Stay on target. It just didn't. It was clunky. It was not cohesive. The
problem is there was a lot of master shots, so the action was like watching everybody run awkwardly slow for the camera and master when you really should be in close up and have a little bit of camera movement for the action. Yeah,
I mean, I didn't really have a problem with the action, but like the dialogue was so stunted.
Well, that's not his problem.
Well, it is if he's director. I also think,
not if you have if you've been given a bad script. What are you supposed to do with that?
Well, Ewan McGregor was given the worst script when in the prequels, and Ewan McGregor made every line work.
McGregor is magic.
I know he is.
Not everybody's magic.
I know. But you can tell when Ewan McGregor wasn't on screen and everyone else was saying their lines. Say Hayden Christensen, I hate sand.
Oh, we can't get it. That's a whole nother. That's a deep.
That's a whole episode.
Well, can we talk about the big thing in question, which is the cloning or the. So you remember you go in and you see the something in a
okay, yeah,
in like a watery.
I'm not quite sure what that was.
I'm going to tell you what it was.
Oh,
so somewhere in here in this genius, so Pershing is the doctor.
Yeah,
remember the doctor that they had the hologram of?
Yep.
He's talking about the midichlorians, aka the tiny little organisms that live inside everything and give people force powers. It's a stupid thing. We don't talk about midichlorians. So this means that Moff Gideon, who is the bad guy who had, for those who are watching or you don't know names, he's the one who had what's that lightsaber called? The dark saber. He was experimenting with midichlorians and clones. And in other words, he was trying to create some sort of force-sensitive clone.
Interessante.
It can mean a lot of things, but he's also saying maybe this reason we're going to see the super soldiers, why we saw the Dark Trooper armor. But this was the weird thing we saw.
Yeah.
And they're also saying it could also be
Snoke.
Explaining Snoke, which is there's that.
Interesting.
But let's face it.
I thought Snoke but I wasn't really sure.
Yeah. I think they're trying to explain it. They're trying to make it all work.
Well, they're trying to make it vague too, so that they can take it wherever they want.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I'm going to just say this is the whole reason we watch, I watch, and it's to watch a child force pulling cookies.
And not just cookies, a very specific kind of cookie.
What was the specific kind of cookie?
A Cameroon.
They don't know. It's a whole inside joke. We're not going to get into explaining.
Right.
I did think it was funny that they chose macaroons as like the cookie. I guess because it was blue and looked kind of sci-fi. Yes. But the child is the cutest thing ever. He was so baby Groot. in yesterday's episode.
He made a lot more noise this episode than he
I
usually
don't
does.
like that they made him have like normal child sounds.
I feel like he should start to say some words.
But he just shouldn't sound like a human baby. I don't know. It bothers me.
I mean, Yoda sounds like a human baby.
Cry, I will.
Yeah, right. But there should be some there should be some kind of not just like a cute little.
How's that go?
Yes, Jenna, there were space macaroons, which I'm sure are better than regular macaroons. What is this? Nelson Roy. Do you know Nelson Roy? Is this
Can you guys look up season 3 Blossom intro? Do the Blossom dance on camera?
That is something we will do.
All right.
Put that on you'll look it up.
I will look it up.
Well, which episode? Which season? Season 3 Blossom intro.
Okay.
You're gonna look it up.
We are on it.
Intro season 3.
Okay.
I don't know why Nelson Roy is asking us that, but hey, we do whatever you nerds want.
Nerd safe space. So bring all suggestions.
Justine says, nice outfit, guys. Jen, I love your sweater. Yes, you do need one in Ravenclaw.
Huh.
There's so much gear right now out there, guys, for nerds.
I am repping all of these Star Wars characters for a reason. We'll get to that.
So, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
It's starting.
And a Happy New Year. Happy holidays. This one's crazy already.
I don't want to hear it. I'm going to bring in Christmas cheer. I'm going to drink out of my snow cup.
You do that. I'm going to drink out of my Celtic Storm design mug.
I'm going to make him wear Santa
God.
hats. I'm going to wear jingle scarves. Oh my gosh, you guys. I found a nerd snowman mug. I don't know what to do with this cool jar. I was thinking maybe Birdie Bots. But it's a nerd snowman. It is officially Christmas.
I need someone to reach through that camera and kill me now.
Hey, we need some Christmas joy in here, Scrooge.
It's not even December.
Oh, also, guess what? That also means nerd Brian McKee, if you're listening, time for him watching the Santa Claus.
Oh, yeah. It's happening.
I would like you guys to take so the Santa Claus is actually going to be at the drive-in by us. It's like 5 minutes away. Do we think that will ruin his first experience because the drive-in's a little weird and I should make him watch it at home with the Christmas tree and the lights and then maybe watch something else this Christmas at the drive-in? That's kind of where I'm leaning, but I want to get your guys'
By the
thought.
way, demographically, I work with varied age people at work.
Okay.
So 20s on up through 40s.
Okay.
Well, I started talking about Christmas movies and everyone just started going 20s, 30s, 40s. Everyone was like, Santa Claus is the best Christmas movie ever. Like over Elf. Santa Claus, Santa Claus, Santa Claus. Just a lot of votes for Tim Allen.
Well, it was before we knew that Tim Allen was not exactly in our world of viewpoints. I said that really nicely.
Semi-articulate, sure.
Well, I was going to say something mean, and then I was like, but I love the Santa Claus. And I love Buzz Lightyear, so he remains. But it's holiday season, and he can't even deny it because what did we watch last night that you loved so much?
I watched it twice already. The Lego holiday special. It was really good. It was really, really good.
It's funny though, when it started, he was like, what? What? This is dumb. And then something happens and he was so in, it was like giddiness.
The second time I watched it, I didn't even care about the first part. Like I just started loving the first 5 minutes. Everything was great. It was funny. It was heartfelt.
How do we tell them what it was without spoiling?
So 1978, Star Wars did a live action Christmas special, and it is inglorious in that it is terrible, really bad. So cut to today, 2020, they put this holiday special together and they use the funniness and the wits and the charm of the Lego universe, and they just throw this story together, and it's spectacular. I almost want it to be canon. Like I want that to be Rey traveling through all of time and space, interacting with all of the Jedi.
Like that's now the reason why certain things worked because she's there.
Well, I don't even care about that. I know you hate time travel.
Oh, don't get me started. I couldn't even think about the time travel aspect. It was stressful.
It's on Disney Plus. Check it out because the little ones will love it. If you're a Star Wars fan, I think you'll like it.
Yeah. I think if you're a Star Wars fan, you definitely like it because I was even laughing and out loud, which I don't do often.
And at one point, everyone comes together for the party hosted on the Millennium Falcon, and Greedo comes in and he's like, Lego Greedo comes in and he goes, McClunky. I love it.
Other Christmassy things Also,
what's your got?
yeah, I got more stuff.
Ooh.
Okay, so just want everybody to take a moment to enjoy the Rockefeller Christmas tree of Christmas past, because here's the 2020 Rockefeller Christmas tree.
Oh my God. What is that? Nailed it. Nailed it.
Like, I almost feel like they did it on purpose.
No,
it's
you
so
know,
bad.
You know who they put in charge of the commission for that tree?
Hmm.
Charlie Brown.
They also found a baby owl in it, which made me feel bad. Or I found a little owl in it. And I felt terrible. I'm like, you took the worst tree. The owl was like, I'm safe in this crappy tree.
And the worst tree was housing a very disabled owl. I don't know if it's disabled.
Not cool. It's just so 2020. So earlier, I believe it was possibly Jenna who asked, do we have PS5s yet?
No. You know what? Sony, I would like to address Sony, if that's okay. Sony, you can go to hell.
No, send us free stuff so we can, review it on the show. Listen, he's crazy.
Yeah, you can do that. Then go to hell.
Well, you're not going to be happy to hear that.
It's impossible to get a PS5.
One reseller group snagged 3,500 of them.
What?
3,500 PlayStations.
Who?
One reseller group. It was some group. It was somebody we never heard of.
So they grabbed 3,500 PS5s
They
at
used
cost.
bots. Yep.
Oh, I'm mad at them.
You just had a Snoke moment there. Okay. Also, GameStop is going to have some in stores on Friday.
What? Do we even want to try? No.
Well, I'm going to go do a GameStop run before Friday and say, are you going to have them and should I get in line at what time? But you can get them online Friday, in theory, starting at 7 a.m. Eastern. What time is that for us?
4 a.m.
So 4 a.m.
Hey, I think that bodes well. I could be up.
Blarg.
Does anyone have a
Jenna's
PS5 out
asks,
there?
Did we see what was happening to UK buyers? Did not. I would love to hear what's going on there. I know a lot of people are frustrated. But the other side is that there's a lot of bugs. So maybe we're fine to not have them yet. Let them get the bugs out.
The software updates come fast and furious, and it's fine. Everyone with a PS5 is happy, except for us. Have it.
I would like to talk about another thing that is going to be impossible to get for quite some time.
Which is?
The new Star Wars hotel.
Oh!
Look at those cabins.
I want to go to there.
Look at the cabins. They're
so
totally doing
much.
like the interactive screens so you feel like you're in space.
You're not going to want to leave the room.
Well, I will because of claustrophobia, but
does everyone know
really
the premise
cool.
behind this? So Disneyland's having, and Disney World, I think all the Disney resorts are going to have, they're calling it the Galactic Cruiser or something hotel. I forget. Anyway, you're in a big starship, not just a hotel, and it will be amazing. Interactive.
It's basically 2 days of being immersed in,
Yes.
like you're a real Jedi or whatever you choose to be on the ship.
What if I just want to be a smuggler?
What I don't know. We don't know many details yet, except for those rooms are cool.
Oh yeah.
And then there's
Oh,
points where you
yeah.
get off. You go to Batu, like you actually go to Disney World and you deal with all that. And I'm also wondering if you get the Star Wars hotel and you pay all the money for that, because let's face it, it's gonna be really freaking expensive.
At what point are we going broke?
No, what I'm asking is, are they going to guarantee you a ride on Rise of the Resistance?
Oh, that would be good. They better.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up
Yeah.
otherwise.
Get
Maybe
that?
they give you like what they should do is give anybody who's in that hotel gets an hour at Batu before the park opens.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Great.
Then you can ride all the Star Wars stuff.
Rise of the Resistance, still the best ride I've ever been on in my life. I loved it. Got to do it.
It's good. It's good. It's not the best ride I've ever been on. It's the most interactive ride I've ever been on.
It's amazing.
I've been on it twice now. He's only been on it once, so I don't know.
You
I have more facts.
You don't even deserve the second time. If that's what you have to say about it.
Back up to the PS5. Jenna says the UK people thought they were getting PS5s, but the box was filled with random things like bags of rice.
Oh,
They must
my
have been
God.
getting it from
so you paid $500 and a bag of rice shows
I wonder if
up.
they were getting them from like reseller.
Well, obviously not a reputable. Oh my God.
I mean, I only ever buy stuff like that from reputable places.
Yeah.
Best Buy, Amazon, GameStop.
Oh, I would rage eat that rice though. Just, I'm never going to get fooled again. Oh, every bite I hate myself. Arr. But that rice is good.
on Rise of Resistance, Jason says, best ride, that's a show.
Exactly.
It is a show. It's very cool.
Show that you're just interacting with.
Blossom season 3 yet?
No, are we doing this now? I thought we were going to save it for next episode.
Why? He's
All right.
here with us now. Nelson is here.
I'm looking it up. So Blossom season 3?
Yep. Blossom season 3 opening intro. And then we have a new little fun thing thanks to Justine for our nerd couple tip of the week. Check it out.
Yo, we gon' drop some info. Here is our nerd couple tip of the week.
Nerd Justine sent in so many cute videos with she has an array of voices. It's insane how many voices she has.
All right, I have the intro up.
Okay, well, we'll get to it.
Okay.
So nerd couple tip of the week. I have to start by saying on this PS5 note that John is an angry gamer.
But I'm working on it constantly.
Can we talk about your angry gaming first before we talk about what you're trying or think you're doing? He is an angry gamer. And here's this morning, I'm in the room just quietly getting up and, doing my wake up stuff. And I hear him twice, 2 different times in the living room, like suddenly say something like, you guys are trash.
I didn't say it like that.
Yes, you did.
Okay, this is how I said it. And only in response to someone who was talking trash first. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I mute all conversations unless I do a really good job in the match. And then I unmute at the end to see if anyone wants to give praise, right? So if someone starts talking trash, I will say, you're garbage in a very calm and nice voice. That's it. In retrospect, it's probably not the healthiest way to approach that sort of circumstance.
He just said that he literally goes on to hear praise for his performing.
Not just praise, but I want to hear people shit talk with each other.
It's not healthy. And what happens is he brings this energy into our gaming. So that we play something where I literally like gaming as a release. My workload, everything is stressful enough. Gaming should be fun. Yes. And instead I feel stressed because either he's being a complete and total jerk about the fact that no one's playing as good as him, or he's playing completely shitty and now we all suck because he's playing shitty.
Never say that.
Also, lightsaber noise over my head.
Never say
Maybe
that.
we should make this a curse word jar. I'd be the only one filling it, but
first of all, second of all, third of all, I don't know where I'm at. I am aware of my failing as a gamer.
Okay.
And I'm working on it. Secondly, thirdly, fourthly, Jason, you played with us. That wasn't so bad, right?
Okay. He was on his best behavior. One, because we had a huge fight the night before. I mean, huge. That I was like, we're either done playing with each other or you got to change. Like, it was a huge fight. I was so upset. It was just, I cannot play with it. It's not fun.
Right. So working on it.
So he was in his best behavior when Jason was on. But I will say, if our player Midnight was on right now, he would back me up that John was being a total jerk. Midnight played 2 games with us. I was like, I got to go, guys.
Well, it was late where he is.
Yeah, sure. Okay. He's on the same time zone as us, but whatever. Jason, what does he say? Jason says the best part of John being angry yesterday was complaining about the healer to me with an open mic to the entire group. Oh yeah. At one point I was like, he's like, ambulance, whatever. And I was like, hey, this isn't party chat. Like, he can hear you.
I didn't realize we play on a private party chat all the time.
More excuses.
No, all the time. So I literally forgot that we were on an open mic with the 4th player, who, by the way, tried their best.
And here's the thing. Sometimes I can like be in first place, like the most kills, whatever, right? It's rare, but it happens. Usually, but at least I don't have any kills. And some days I cannot kill anything to save my life. So everybody has bad days.
Yeah.
Even this jerk face.
That was
so
jerk face was actually the most loving thing I thought could come out of your mouth at that moment.
So nerd tip of the week. Part 1 is instead of being so when you're with your nerd partner, and it could be anything. It could be video gaming. It could be playing Monopoly. It could be making a wood table together or painting the house, whatever it is, right? Instead of being a jerk, just encourage them. Even if you think they're sucking, just find something to be like, that's great. I love that. That's great. Because what happens when you're like, good try, babe? I start to play better, don't I?
Yes.
Because the pressure is off and I'm not seething with the anger that you're putting inside of me. So tip 1 is just encourage your partner. Tip 2, which seems to be working, is put a sign in front of their face.
This actually does help. I actually look at it and it makes me smile. So this is right in front.
Okay, so this is John gaming. And in front of his television, I put the sign up. Don't get your tinsel in a tangle. And now he laughs when he sees it.
It works. I'll be enraged. And then I'll just glance down and I'll be like, okay. Nerditation. Thank you, Jason.
Jason's being a smart Alec. He says, hey, babe, that wood table looks great. I think it was a brave choice to go with 4 different length legs. But you know what? Doesn't that make you laugh? It's
I love
obviously
it when you help out with IKEA furniture. I love it.
Obviously, the person who made it feels stupid for not getting it right. So you might as well be positive about it. Justine says, no, tangling the tinsels, nerds. It's not healthy. Exactly.
Indeed.
Nerdzactly. There you go. Tip of the week. I want to show you guys just something that made me laugh. It's not really it's not really nerdy. It just made me laugh. And actually, do I even have it? Because I got it so late last night. I may not even have it. Dang.
What you're looking for? Maybe I can help find
Well, it's a photo. I actually sent it to you, I think, if you want to share your screen.
Sure.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's not that
Okay.
important. I'll find it before we go. I'll just circle that and come back.
You want to
to
see
it.
this opening to Blossom?
No, that's for the end of the show.
Oh, okay.
You know, quit telling me you want me to run the show, and then you don't. And then I'm like, this
Well,
morning I literally said no.
We're supposed to duplicate it.
This morning I know, but I literally said this morning, do you want an outline for the show? No. I'm fine. I got it. I can make it. I can make a special one. No, I got it.
I got my own thing here.
And it's working really well.
Yeah. You know what? Let's move on to the next thing, shall we?
All right. Well, then I guess it is time for. I need to talk to StreamYard about this layout. There's too much stuff. It's too hard to find what you're looking for. Anyway, it's this time.
Now it's time for the stupid nerd joke of the day.
I actually brought the nerd joke today just because it was a comic strip, a beloved childhood comic strip, Foxtrot.
Oh, I love Foxtrot.
They did a fun little comic this week. You want to read it?
Sure.
Can you open like I've asked you to do a million times?
Don't start yet, Paige. I can't find Quincy's ears. They were on my desk and now they're gone.
Can you read it more like a bratty kid, brother?
Okay. Don't start yet, Paige. I can't find Quincy's ears. They were on my desk and now they're gone. Where are Quincy's ears? Ah! Oh, wait. Never mind. Found them.
Is there a reason why you have to dress up for every stupid episode?
This is the way.
I thought it was cute. I just like that Foxtrot is staying with the times.
They are staying with the times. Those kids aren't aging.
Good for the Foxtrot. Those kids are. Yeah, well, the Simpsons haven't aged in how many years?
That's true.
How many years?
30 plus.
Guys, I have a nerd game for you this week.
Ooh.
I think I might have made a card for it. I did. Okay, get your cell phones out.
Cell phones out. Intuitive text ready.
Intuitive text, middle button. It's a long start, but when I am queen/king of the universe, and then use your middle button.
All right.
When I am queen or king, not queen/king.
Yes.
Like you either pick that you're a king or queen. You can choose. It's not about male or female. When I am queen/king of the universe, what do you get? What do you get? What did you get?
When I am king of the universe, you can look into it. You can look into it.
That's like the.
It's only two ha-has.
That's like the Emperor yesterday. That's like his.
Yeah.
The Emperor in Lego Star Wars was very much that kind of character.
I need to find out if Mark Hamill voiced him. It sounded like him.
How have you not looked it up before the show?
I know,
First
right?
of all,
Bad nerd.
look at mine is. You better not be able to get my free pretzel, and I will be in Georgia till Tuesday through Saturday or Sunday, then Orlando till Tuesday.
That was your intuitive text?
When I am queen of the universe, you better not be able to get my free pretzel. And I will be in Georgia till Tuesday through Saturday or Sunday, and then Orlando till Tuesday.
Oh, you're a very busy queen of the universe.
It's all about the free pretzel.
Uh-huh.
Well, I get a queen. If I'm a queen of the
You're
universe,
queen
I
of
will
the
get all the
universe,
free
you can
pretzels
just-
I want.
know.
I love it. Maybe that's why I should be it. Do we have any from our nerds?
I believe so.
You know, Summer,
Can
you
you
know
pull
that
it
I will
up?
always write my own. No, Summer, predictive text. Play the game.
You got to play the game.
Justine, when I am queen of the universe, you can grow up to be in love.
Oh.
Aw, hers are always so nice.
That's exactly what you want yours to be.
What about drunk Brian?
Cooper?
Why is he not here to give us a drunken king of the universe text?
That would be a good one, I feel like,
I'm
too.
very disappointed. Well, we'll see if anybody else gives us more. And in the meantime, let's talk about this week's main topic.
Okay. It's contentious. Please lay it out.
Well, it all starts from, again, I have to scroll through this because StreamYard is not making my life easy. This tweet. So Mark Ruffalo tweeted, Star Wars may have at Hamill himself, at John Boyega, at James Earl Jones, and now a Mandalorian, Pedro Pascal, but we have a Hulk. And then Pedro Pascal retweeted, pew pew to roar. So this went on for a little bit.
Mark Ruffalo also said the Avengers all the way. That, in and of itself, is combative. Bad, Mark Ruffalo.
So we decided to see if we, as a unit, as nerds united,
let's have a talk.
who
Marvel
would
Universe.
win an epic battle. This isn't who do you like better.
Yes. This is the two worlds coming together in a valley, like charging each other.
Yes.
Who
It's
wins
Avengers
that battle?
Endgame, but it's Avengers, all the Avengers side versus all
All
the,
the
Star Wars side. It's a very huge.
Yes.
You said you had ground rules.
Yeah, well, I wanted to set a baseline. Like, for instance, I want to ask you this question.
Okay.
Can a lightsaber cut through the Hulk?
I would think the lightsaber can cut through anything except for maybe Captain America's shield.
I would think that it would cut through the shield before it could cut through the Hulk.
Look, the Hulk is just fleshy muscle.
But he's nigh invincible, which means
But
like
he's fleshy muscle. Even when he gets hit,
It's not-
doesn't he get scratched up and stuff?
no, like in terms of like the Marvel game, he's
We're not talking
virtually
about the game. We're talking
indestructible.
about the actual like.
I'm saying the Marvel universe sets him up to be near indestructible.
I think a lightsaber could go through anything, but I will say, except maybe Captain America's shield, because the Wakandans know how to make some shit.
A lightsaber would go through Captain America's shield.
I don't agree with you. What Captain America's shield has had so many things tried to destroy it.
Yeah.
Has it ever been destroyed? Ever?
Yes.
When?
In Endgame.
What happened?
Where he's trying to protect himself and stupid what's his face? Snap the finger guy. Thanos just has a regular old weapon and just breaks it.
I don't know why I don't remember that at all.
Yeah. Yeah, he broke it. So if he could break it, a
And
lightsaber
Jenna's
could break
agreeing
it.
with you. Jenna says Thanos thing broke the shield.
Exactly.
Oh, and Summer says with the Hulk, the Hulk.
He gets cut. He just heals quickly.
So he
Interesting.
does get cut. Justine says a lightsaber would cut the Hulk, but not cut through him. It would cut like a paper cut.
Ha! Ha!
Okay, so then the
Okay.
Hulk is a very powerful weapon,
I like the way
But
the nerds are fleshing this out,
you
so to
have-
speak.
but you still have the Force, so you could force the Hulk around without having to cut.
I mean,
him.
he's dumb enough that I think you could force trick him. But honestly, I think if the two worlds were coming together in an epic battle, the variable is Captain Marvel.
because she's supposed to be the strongest thing.
Well, she's in Endgame. She's flying around through ships and destroying whole ships. That I cannot. I was.
How do you even create a hero that like has that kind of strength?
Well, they did because she's got one of the Infinity Stones protecting her. Here's the thing, though. Despite that, I still think the totality of the Star Wars universe would overwhelm all the Marvel characters.
Star Wars, okay.
Yes.
So, is it because there's a lot of them have sort of have Force?
I'm saying you get 3 Star Destroyers in the atmosphere, and they're just raining hellfire down on all the Marvel characters. all the while, Jedis and Sith are tearing people down.
Okay, let's take machinery out of it. Like no ships. Look, we're talking about a ground battle. We're talking about a ground
so
battle.
you can use AT-ATs.
They're running at each other.
AT-ATs.
Okay. Well, does Marvel have some stuff too? Didn't they have things that they were?
They had some stuff like a giant Ant-Man, but I mean,
But also the AT-ATs are very, we've already seen you could just tie their legs around and they'll fall over.
Got me there.
So they're not that bad.
Well,
If you're fast.
All right,
Spidey
nerds.
could just spider web them.
Just thinking, like,
I don't have a favorite side necessarily. I'm just thinking like who wins.
yeah, that's a very interesting dilemma.
Guys,
Star Wars or Marvel?
Jenna says, I love the Hulk, but I'm not entirely sure he's indestructible. And just Summer, fleshing it out. Good one, John.
Thank you.
Snorts.
Someone get my puns.
Jason, but you have to remember the ships from the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, okay. So,
I think we take ships out of it, though. We're talking about a ground battle.
Okay.
People to people.
but
Because
the Star Wars universe has a ton of ground.
That's fine, but I'm saying people to people, because otherwise it gets too complicated.
I know, but I think you can't.
Vader to Thanos. I'm saying, like, that's what I'm saying, like, like who, people to people.
Well, how does Thanos protect his throat from being crushed by Vader?
I don't know. Does he snap Vader out of the?
Okay, there's no Infinity Gauntlet in this war.
Okay.
Okay. So how does Thanos protect himself from Vader crushing his throat?
Okay, so then you think Vader can kill anybody. So why isn't Vader just crush everybody's throat? Why does he ever do lightsaber battles?
Well, someone like Thanos' son who can use telekinesis would probably protect his own throat. I don't know. This is a good nerd argument, that's for sure.
Yep. I don't think anybody's coming with a definite. They think one side will win over the other.
I still think Star Wars for some reason. Maybe that's certain
Between the Force and the lightsabers, I do think
unconscious
they have.
allegiance that I have.
Well, I think they have an edge because of lightsabers and the Force. There are people in the Marvel universe who have Force-like powers, like the.
Check it out though. How do the Jedi and all the people in the Star Wars universe protect against Professor X's mind powers?
True. But as I'm saying, so both sides have some kind of Force-y type.
Like if you can use the Force, can you defend against psychic abilities?
I think only if you have a little cerebral helmet like Magneto.
Interesting.
They don't all have, and they can't say they all have helmets.
Okay, nerds, who wins against Professor X in the Star Wars universe? I don't know.
Summer says, good theories, y'all. I'm stumped. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to come up with a clear winner.
I don't either.
That's probably why the whole Twitter argument went on for a very long time and
With
no one ever. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. Well, I guess we will wait and see.
We shall wait and see.
Coop, yes.
What's up, Coop?
Backing up to get his drunk text.
Let's do it.
All right.
When I'm king of the universe, I'm going to hit the farmers and then they get a chance to be honest. I love you, Coop.
Coop's texts are the best.
I don't know why, dude. They're so perfect. I can't even explain it.
And of course, Justine has another lovely one. When I'm queen of the universe, you will definitely share my love for your family. It's actually
wow.
Wait, there's a lot to unpack there.
Who here thinks she should actually be the queen of the universe?
I kind of do. But also, yeah, like she loves my family, but I don't.
Yes. That's quite.
It's so Justine.
You love your family.
It's just so funny.
For the record, she loves her family.
Jenna has one more Star Wars thought. Rey stopped Kylo's thought scan. Maybe that answers that question.
Aha. That's an astute observation. Thank you.
So, the Star Wars keeps having the leg up.
But, like, Professor X is not the only one with psychic abilities. Jean Grey's, there's the Scarlet Witch, all these people.
I know.
I don't know how that goes down. I just can't see it.
Hi, is it Punjabi? Have I said that correct? Welcome, nerd.
Hello, nerd.
Jason says Professor X is defeated by a dude in a helmet. Both sides have weaknesses that the other can exploit.
Yes.
Justine, if the worlds collide and get so exhausted from battling, they have to learn to. Oh my gosh, this is such a Justine freaking comment. If the worlds collide and get so exhausted from battling, they have to learn to coexist and then be the strongest amongst any other enemy that comes along in the future. She's got my vote for Queen of the Universe. And Maria's got us a Queen of the Universe one. When I am Queen of the Universe, I'm going to get home with me tomorrow.
Hey, it's the little things. So as Queen of the Universe, you get yourself home. Good for you.
Well, let's move on to one of your favorite parts of the show.
This is the name he used me.
Hey, that's not a guitar. That's more.
We need like
synth.
we need a graphic for that.
We do.
I guess I'll make it. You got nobody else to make it.
You know what? Let me nerditate and I'll come back to you.
I would like to start with some very important news.
Yes.
Congratulations to the one and only Dan Levy, who was made one of People's Sexiest Men of the Year.
Heyo! Oh, speaking of which, and I didn't have this on my nerd news, but it is nerd news. People magazine said Michael B. Johnson is the sexiest man alive.
That's exactly what we're talking about. Sexiest man alive list. Dan Levy is on it.
Oh, I thought you. Okay, I misheard.
Did he mishear or did he not hear? He heard people and he stopped listening to me so he could say the thing he wanted to say.
Well,
Can't even deny it. Yes, I don't agree with the Michael B. Jordan thing, though. I don't get everybody's obsession with him. I just don't see it.
Good looking dude.
He's so bland. So bland. It's the same thing with Chris Evans. All these people, they're like, oh, they're so bland.
Chris Evans and Michael B. Jordan are bland.
Yes.
Incorrect.
But Dan Levy, I love it. I love it. There's so much about him personality wise.
He's a funny guy. Is he the sexiest man alive?
See, that's my point. You're going, I look in the mirror and I see something. I'm talking about a whole package.
Okay. Well, Chris Evans and Michael B. Jordan.
Bland.
Whole packages.
Bland. I'm sure the women won't agree. They'll all like the Michael B. Jordan. Justine says, welcome to the conversation, John.
I need control over these banners. Come
Come
on, StreamYard, give me control.
Also, you guys hear that Wonder Woman is officially going to go straight to HBO Max?
Well, that was minor news as well. It is simultaneously being released in theaters and HBO Max on December 25th.
My question is, how much do you think HBO Max paid for that?
Well, don't they? I mean, I wonder what the studio is.
Yeah.
A lot. They paid a lot, but it's a shrewd move because it's going to bring a lot of people to the streaming service.
HBO is convoluted. They have HBO Go, HBO Now, HBO Max. Which one are we supposed to get, first of all?
HBO to the max.
Can't they just all be on one thing?
Yeah. Well, I think one is a no, I don't know.
Exactly.
I lost it.
Stupid.
Thought I had it.
It's all
I lost
stupid. Do we miss something that's happening here? There's some nerd conversations happening that I'm trying to catch up. I'm team Chris Farley personally is what Jason said. So I guess Chris Farley is sexiest man alive.
Let's take a moment to remember his Chippendales dance. I agree, Jason.
I get it because Maria said, out of all the Chris's, I'm on team Pine. Pine is the most blandest of all the Chris's. I am not.
Also a great looking dude. I don't know what you're seeing.
Bland, no personality, just blah face, blah features, bland. I agree, Justine. They should get Dan Levy #1. Not only because it's not, I think he's a good looking dude, but it's not even about that. It's about the whole package. He creates a show that's all about like love and acceptance, and it's funny, and it's got the whole world watching now. Like it's been #1 on Netflix or in the top 10 on Netflix for.
That makes him a great person, but is he the sexiest man?
I don't think looks are about just when you look in the mirror. That's boring. That's not interesting. I'm not going to date you if I look at you and I go, sure, you're cute, but you're a freaking dud. That means you're not sexy. Sex appeal comes from the whole package.
But I think people is taking.
Okay, who do you think is a sexy woman?
No, we're not playing that game.
We are playing that game because what you're going to do is it about looks or is it about the whole package?
Okay, if we're going to say whole package, I would say someone like who's done a lot of philanthropic work and is also physically what some people would say beautiful. Jennifer Garner.
Yes, I
Oh,
agree.
wait. Tia Leone.
I agree. Are they somebody that you look at and think, oh, she looks better than Charlize Theron? It's not about that. It's about a whole
Charlize Theron.
package.
Thank you. Forgot her. Whole package.
But you think that because of the roles she's played?
No. They both do outside work.
But my point is, it's more than just a looks thing.
Yes.
You didn't think of a single person just because they're good looking, because there's way better looking people. You're thinking of a whole package.
But within the parameters of what People Magazine is trying to do, there's a very objective physical aspect to their competition.
I'm just gonna, Maria, Chris Pine is the whole package, she says. I wish I had a banner right now that said Maria is wrong. He is so boring. Summer Walters, if we're going for a Chris, I vote for Hemsworth. Yummy.
I think she'll agree with you there.
This is where we disagree. You think I have a thing with Chris Hemsworth. I don't, because I think it's boring. It's a boring package. We are literally going to get in a fist fight right here on camera, because you keep doing that where you want to project your feelings for somebody. Apparently he thinks Chris Hemsworth is yummy.
Yeah,
he wants me to think it is. I don't agree. I think it's boring. When I thought Chris Hemsworth was the best when he was fat Thor, because at least he was interesting then.
He's been interesting in every role he's ever done. Going back to Captain Kirk. No.
Maria
Captain
says, my
Kirk's
opinion
dad.
doesn't count because I think E.T. is overrated. I think you and Maria can both go hang out and watch your boring movies with your boring stars. And
You'll be directing
I'll hang out
these
with
stars.
Justine, because she says sexy is about intelligence, drive, inspiration. Moxie, the whole package. Oh, Moxie, isn't that her doggie's name? I like how she did that.
You do agree, though, that what People Magazine is doing has a very subjective.
Of course. That's why I'm saying looks are subjective. It should be about the whole thing.
Okay. I think we just argued about nothing.
Yeah, because you're wrong. You want to hear some interesting news that is just like, I was like, what?
What?
Bad Boys was originally Dana Carvey and John Lovitz.
Shut up. No way. No way.
So-
I do not.
Okay, so John Lovitz said it, which I didn't believe until Michael Bay confirmed it.
Shut
not Michael
up.
Bay, not Michael Bay. The producer confirmed it.
Bruckheimer?
Basically, the project didn't move forward at all because that's John Lovitz in Bad Boys. Then Michael Bay was attached, who, by the way, had never directed a single freaking movie. He had only directed commercials.
Michael
Got
Bay?
Bad Boys,
Well,
because he's a white dude.
but
Bad Boys was great. That's not my point. My point is, would they have given me, who's directed 6 features, a
No.
shot? No. But Michael Bay, white dude. That's my soapbox rant for the day on Hollywood. But I mean, could you imagine? It's a whole other movie.
It's a terrible idea. Although Bad Boys 3 with these two guys, maybe. Who knows? I have a little nerd news.
Okay.
George Lucas reportedly wants to direct a new trilogy,
And
but only if Kathleen Kennedy is gone from Lucasfilm.
ooh,
Yes.
controversy.
So this is reportedly.
Drama.
Yeah. He just wants to start fresh, not have her hands in the pot.
I don't think George Lucas wants anybody's hands in the pot but his own.
But George, you sold it, man. You sold it for $4 billion. Just she took over and she's done some great things. I disagree with Mr. Lucas on that respect. Would I like to see him direct a new trilogy? Sure, why not?
Why?
Give me some more content.
Yeah, but it's all the ones that you guys complain about for the most part.
I don't complain. I like the art, the free art that they've given me over the 3 decades, 4 decades, whatever. It's been spectacular. Thank you.
I have 3 words for him. Watch his face.
What?
The Last Jedi. Mhm.
It's fine. It is the lesser of all the movies for me, but it's still part of the pantheon.
Mhm.
I forgive.
More nerd news.
Yes.
Mary Louise Parker and Nick Offerman are cast as Colin Kaepernick's parents in the Netflix's Colin in Black and White.
Ooh.
It's going to be an introspective look at Kaepernick's adolescent years as a Black teen growing up with a white adopted family. It'll follow his journey to become a great quarterback while defining his identity and leading meaningful insight into his acts and experiences. Let him become an activist. I love it all.
Wow.
I'm all in.
You know what makes me super excited about that? First of all, like Colin Kaepernick, but he is an alumnus of my university, the University of Nevada. Go Wolfpack. So I'm
they're
hoping.
gonna totally show John.
What?
Like I'm hoping that I'm going to be in the movie.
Shut up! That's not what I'm saying. I want to see my school highlighted. I want to see him I watched almost every game he played in college. So I hope they spent a lot of time, him developing as a person during our glorious run to the top 10 that year. That's what I'm hoping for. And also the other stuff that he's famous for.
Nerd news that John and I both thought was lovely. We have a video we can show, but first let's talk about. So astronauts took the child.
Yes.
On to
love this.
Their Dragon spaceship launch.
Yes.
This is the video of the child.
There he is. He's just floating in space.
Well, do you
Take
know,
a seat, child.
Do you know this carries a tradition though that spaceships carry plushies with them as zero gravity indicators. So once the toy starts to float, observers know the ship has left the pull of the Earth's gravity.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
like
so
it.
cute. But I love that they chose the
Mhm.
child. I think that was fun.
I have
film and TV.
Yes, one more last bit of TV nerd news from me. Cowboy Bebop, which you've heard me talk about before, which is one of my favorite animes ever.
The one with the niece who
So-
liked the uncle.
No,
Oh, the
this
different
is
one?
like a space western,
Okay.
essentially. So this main character, Spike, just kind of is a bounty hunter.
Okay.
It's an amazing, amazing series, anime. John Cho has been cast to play the lead,
Okay.
and they've fleshed out the rest. Fleshed again. They've completed the rest of the casting. Show is a go. It's going to be on Netflix. We're watching it, babe.
When he says we're, he means him and himself.
No, this is a nerd couple thing. I'm gonna pull a nerd card.
You
Nerd
get-
couple card.
You get one episode. One.
All right, we'll talk, but at least that's a start. Thank
Get
you.
one episode. Is this have to do with your show? Jason says,
Boo Webbles.
"Oh, that's your college."
This is Boo Rebels. I think
Maria?
Maria probably go Rebels.
Ugh, go Rebels, Maria says. People not like your Rebels?
So if you grew up in Nevada, you say Nevada first of all, but there's also a rivalry
What's
in
the other people say
southern Nevada.
Oh, Nevada. It's
We
not
don't
Nevada.
say that. It's Nevada. Do you say California? It's Nevada. So in the South Nevada, you have Las Vegas and the University of Las Vegas competing with Northern Nevada and the University of Nevada, which was the first land grant institution, by the way. So we're better. Huge rivalry.
So these guys don't like you.
Yeah, Maria went to UNLV.
But
I went
Jenna
to Nevada.
says, "Go Rebels."
Boo Rebels with Jason. Jason and I met at the University of Nevada. That is how we are friends.
Good morning, Aunt Debbie.
Hello, Aunt Deb.
So here's some gaming news for you. I'm curious, have you stopped playing Squadrons, Star Wars Squadrons
I have.
altogether?
I revisited it this last week once, and I just died right away.
Well,
It's just the space flights are.
they're apparently getting everybody excited because they're adding
Yeah,
a B-wing.
I know. I saw that. I might have to try it just to try it.
What was it about it you didn't like? It's just boring.
It's clunky.
It's McClunky.
It's McClunky. I'm maybe I'm just not good at space.
Did you do it VR wise?
I did it VR when I first got it, and that was interesting in terms of like the looking
I would
around
think
aspect.
you would love it.
I'll try it again.
I think you should only play VR. Like, why play it any other way?
Yeah, true.
Because then you're in the little ship.
I need to get back into VR for workout stuff. There's
You have
some
any
good-
gaming news?
That's it.
Okay, well, time for that pandemic news.
Oh, hit me with the
So Californians, the stay-at-home at night order
Yeah.
has started.
10 p.m.
You
Be
have to
gone.
be home between 10
Be
p.m.
gone
and
with
5 a.m.
you.
You can still do things like go get groceries, walk your dog. So basically, there's no real order because you can always be getting groceries.
Yeah.
But you can't be out. The restaurants have to close.
Your last call, I think it starts at 9 o'clock
But
now
here's the one.
to get people out the door by 10.
What
crazy.
I don't get though is they're allowed to get food from restaurants still open.
Yeah.
So like,
Not after 10.
I guess you can't sit outside at a restaurant. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it said if the
No.
it says or get takeout from restaurants that are open. So you can take it out, but you can't sit there.
Yeah.
So really, once again, what am I saying? All this is crap. Nothing. Like, there's no stay at home. It's never gonna get better.
Well, I think the rationale for this is that people who tend to stay out later are drinking, and that makes them more prone to risky behavior in terms of like reducing social distance and being.
Well, then why don't they just say no alcohol after 10 p.m.?
I don't know.
Because then they'll get pushed back from you heathens out there, you alcoholics. What's the word I'm looking for? Well, the good news is Oreo is going to keep us happy. And
By giving me a shake right now?
say hello to Oreoed, the first ever custom Oreo cookie. You can now go to Oreo.com and try it yourself.
What?
You can make your own cookie. I was actually going to have us create a cookie on the show.
Wait. You can custom make an Oreo cookie?
Yes. So you can choose the color of the cream. There's 8 different colors. You can create, you can put art on it. You can like create the outside to have like sprinkles. You can put like a picture on it. So what I was going to do, but we're out of time, is I was going to have us make a 2 nerds Oreo and then just like give it to everybody.
Oh my God.
But yeah, you can do all that. So just go to Oreo.com. It's called the Oreoed, Oreoid. I'm Oreo droid. Say it. How would you say it?
Oreoed.
I know it's really hard, but it's a very clever name. Also, for you locals who've never tried butterbeer, guess what?
Huh.
For the first time ever and for a limited time, you can go to the City Walk and get frozen and hot butterbeer flavored hard packed ice cream, and more at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Sweets and Treats. It's open Friday through Saturday, noon to 8. So while you are not here, I will be getting fat on butterbeer.
I'm jelly.
Yes.
Toad's
yes,
jelly.
yes. And finally, before we get into our blossom dance here, the Matrix people are in a little bit of hot water.
Why?
There's an investigation into the Matrix 4 rap party Keanu Reeves and the other cast attended. So what they did was they basically they did a loophole. They made a loophole by doing 200 cast and crew of Matrix 4 came together for an event. The cast members came in costume, and the whole thing would have looked like to an outside observer as if filming was taking place.
Right.
So that meant there was more than 50 people, which is the current limit for Germany. And now they're like, y'all cheated and you're in trouble.
You think they would just forego the party?
It's
even
smart
though
the way they tried.
a rap party is a very important part of the
Look,
process.
we didn't get our Beethoven rap party.
Yeah, but
we didn't get
a
our Beethoven premiere because of COVID.
Matrix 4 has a budget of $200 million. Beethoven
Right.
had a budget
So
of...
send everybody a little bit of money and say thank you.
I agree.
Because not only because it's COVID and it's like the right thing to do, but because it's dangerous. All right, let's look at this blossom dance. Can you share your screen?
It's already shared.
All right.
But I don't think we have sound, but we'll try.
Oh, okay. Well, let me you mute your computer.
Yeah. Well,
mute
no,
your computer.
Okay.
We're not gonna have to have the sound. Here we go.
Okay, here we go.
We just gotta look at the dance.
Already cannot do it.
We don't have enough space.
Oh my!
Well, we'll do it when we're going out. We'll just try to. It's basically be goofy and fun and have a good time. So we will attempt that as we leave. Nerds, thank you so much for joining us again.
Thanks, nerds.
Merry Christmas! Like I said, you can start saying it right now.
Oh God.
Christmas.
How about Happy Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving. Okay, first of all, we're not gonna get into why I think Thanksgiving is always a stupid holiday. We never celebrate it.
Nerds like Thanksgiving.
Two,
saying Happy
don't
Thanksgiving.
go celebrate Thanksgiving because it's not the safe, appropriate thing to do. So
you can have Thanksgiving with people you already live with.
how about you be thankful all year long? Don't eat like and make
fun.
yourself be a glutton and feel disgusting.
Disagree. Do it all.
And instead, start the Christmas spirit. Get out your holiday drinks.
Eat as much as you can.
And turn on your Christmas lights, your Christmas tree, and enjoy.
Bye, nerds.
Wait, but we have to do the dance as we go out.
Oh, okay.
How do we do the dance? Hold on, wait. Let me find our stupid Okay, ready? What do? We don't have any music. Oh yeah, there you go.
You've been listening to Two Nerds in a Garage.
Wait.
Doesn't work. Never mind. Goodbye.
You've been listening to Two Nerds in a Garage podcast. If you're having fun nerding out with us, please subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Rate and review as it really helps others find the show, which helps us. We're also on all of your other favorite podcast apps, as well as on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
This show is supported by our listeners just like you. Please visit twonerdsinAgarage.com to find all the ways you can help keep supporting us, including our merch shop and direct donations through PayPal. Thank you again for being on this hero's journey with us.